Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. Low Income Taxpayer Clinic 2022 grant application period now open. IR 2021-100 May 3rd, 2021, Washington. The Internal Revenue Service today announced that the application period for Low Income Taxpayer Clinics, otherwise known as LITC, matching grants for calendar year 2022 will be run May 3rd, 2021 to June 18th, 2021. The LITC program is a federal grant program administered by the Office of the Taxpayer Advocate at the IRS, which is led by National Taxpayer Advocate NTA, the NTA, Erin M. Collins. LITCs can make a tremendous impact on the lives of taxpayers, as detailed in this recent blog from the NTA. Not all superheroes wear capes. Join the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic community and be a hero to taxpayers most in need. So there's a link to that here, and there'll be a link to this in the description if you want to check it out. Under the Internal Revenue Code, IRC, Section 7526, the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, awards matching grants of up to $100,000 per year to qualifying organizations to develop, expand, and maintain an LITC. The LITC must provide services for free or for no more than a nominal fee. Qualified organizations that are awarded grants ensure the fairness and integrity of the tax system for taxpayers who are low income or speak English as a second language, the ESL, by providing pro bono representation on their behalf in tax disputes with the IRS, educating them about their rights and responsibilities as taxpayers, and identifying and advocating on issues that impact these taxpayers. The IRS is committed to achieving maximum access to representation for taxpayers under the terms of the LITC program. In awarding LITC grants for the calendar year 2022, the IRS will continue to work toward providing coverage for all states and territories. Although the IRS welcomes all applicants and will give each application due consideration, the IRS is particularly interested in applicants from the following underserved areas in need of LIT services. We have Arizona. I won't go through all the cities involved, so you can read through this if you would like. There'll be a link to this in the description. But states, they're looking at Arizona, Florida, Idaho, Nevada, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, West Virginia, and Wyoming. So LITC grants are funded by federal appropriations. The clinics, their employees, and their volunteers operate independently of the IRS. Examples of qualifying organizations include clinical programs at accredited law, business, or accounting schools whose students represent low-income taxpayers in tax disputes with the IRS, and organizations exempt from tax under IRC Section 501A, whose employees and volunteers represent or refer for representation low-income taxpayers in tax disputes with the IRS. The IRS is authorized to award multi-year grants not to exceed 3 years. For an organization not currently receiving a grant for 2021, an organization that received a single-year grant for 2021, or an organization whose multi-year grant ends in 2021, the organization must submit a full grant application electronically. There's a link to that application here. For an organization currently receiving a grant for 2021 that is requesting funding for the second or third year of multi-year grant, the organization must submit a request for continued funding electronically. There's a link to that here. All organizations must use the funding number of TREAS grants 052022-001. Obviously, I said that quite quickly, so you can go here. There'll be a link to this in the description, so you can look at that number here. Both full applications and non-competing continuation requests must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on June 18, 2021. Questions about the LITC program or grant application process can be addressed to the LITC program office at 202-317-4700. Again, for more information, take a look at the link to get those numbers, or by email. I won't read the email here. In addition, individuals may contact Bill Beard at 949-575-6200 or by email. There's an email here, so check out the link if you want to contact him. More information about LITCs and the work they do to represent, educate, and advocate on behalf of low-income and ESL taxpayers is available in IRS Publication 5066 LITC 2020 Program Report. There's a link to that report here. A short video, there's a link to this video about the LITC program is also available. So check out the short video about the LITC program. Interested individuals may join LITC program office staff for a Zoom webinar where staff will provide information about the LITC program and the application process. For details on the date and time of the webinar, please check the LITC page on irs.gov. There's also a link to the LITC page here, and there'll be a link to this in the description.